I have heard enough people say that the burning bush Bible verse was the person who encountered the burning bush speaking to them was a parable for them smoking weed and encountering God. That's a lie. That's a demonic lie. That's a demonic trickery. The second way that I have heard people justify smoking is by saying the Bible verse about God making every plant for us. That doesn't mean that God wants you to smoke it. Take the time to go look up what marijuana is for. It does beautiful things for the environment. It cleans up more in the environment than a forest ever could. And when I learned that, I said, wow, that's enough right there. The number one reason that this can easily be dismantled, the number one way that you can know that God did not make marijuana for us to smoke, is because it damages your body. It damages your lungs. People have withdrawals. When people try to stop smoking and they smoke for a long time, they literally get nausea and some other things. It cuts off circulation to the brain. It makes people hallucinate and they access demonic realms. It causes people not to be able to think properly. It causes people not to be able to respond properly. It makes a lot of people lazy. That don't sound like anything God would do. And just because this didn't happen to you doesn't mean that God is okay in it for you. God never told you to smoke weed. And if you think that that was a demon, and I need you to constantly keep praying about it. And watch testimonies about people who used to smoke. And they stopped smoking when they, got a greater relationship with God. Because there's no way that what God tells you to do is going to ruin any part of your life. What God tells you to do blesses every part of your life. So God's not going to tell you to smoke. And no, you're not meant to eat it or drink it either. Because people go into demonic realms when they eat it as well. And Snoop Dogg himself, and it's a lot of people who smoke a lot, but they can't even take edibles. They hallucinate a lot. They feel like they having a heart attack. They can't breathe. There's so much stuff that goes on when people consume it. And again, just because that's not your story doesn't mean that it's okay for you. You also don't need to drink weed tea. Now, what's absolutely fine is people putting it in products like for creams and stuff for pain. But do not use any marijuana infused like sexual enhancement products, because that's you intertwining with a demon in your sex life. I'm telling you now, you don't need that. All you need is God and some type of, look up herbs and stuff that helps you with your sex drive for men and women. You can even have beets, but beets and macaroon, that's all you need right there. But there's way more other things. That it's something called slippery elm. But you do not need to ingest marijuana internally. It's made for cleaning the environment. People are using it to make clothes and stuff. People are using it for fuel. And people are using it to, like, topically, which means on top of your skin, heal pain. But you do not need to ingest it internally. Yes, it will go in your body from the outside when you put it on topically, but it's not enough to make you high. And you also still need to talk to God about that, because you need to understand that it's certain principalities over marijuana. You don't know the mindset or what the person believes in that even made that product, because a lot of witches are making these products and people who don't believe in God. So you have to understand what's going on. This word is very serious. This word is very deep. This word is everything is spiritual. And it either comes from God, it's either a plan of God or a plot of the enemy. And you must master deception moving forward. This theme of the year is tighten up. Everything that people believe in that they didn't get from God, it's being dismantled. It's being marred. I love you so much. And most importantly, God does too. In my description area, you will see a list of all the things that I do, including me being a spiritual advisor. I address everything that I walk my clients through in sessions. And my sessions start at $45. I really appreciate everyone who is sewing into my ministry. I greatly appreciate you. I honor you. I respect you. I cherish you. I'm grateful that God allowed you to connect with me. I'm grateful that God trusts me with you. And I'm grateful for you sharing with me and blessing my life. And yes, I do appreciate your dollar. I will always appreciate your dollar for the rest of my life. Thank you for listening.